Hello ladies and gentlemen. I've made this video before, but to be honest, the audio quality is pretty atrocious, and I've learned a few new tricks from my time playing Depth, so I've decided to remake the guide to be a better diver. I hope you enjoy. To be a better diver, you'll need to master 5 basics. You'll need to gather gold, know your surroundings, know your tools, know your enemy, and know your friends. We'll break these down into individual parts. Gathering gold. Gold is your progression mechanic. It allows you to purchase stronger weapons and more tools, which will increase your likelihood of survival. You should be picking up gold as much as you can without putting yourself or your teammates at risk. Practice with bot matches to learn where gold is most likely to spawn. Use a sensor early on to collect pieces you might otherwise miss, and learn to use other tools like the DPV to quickly gather gold before you can get caught. Gold only turns into money when you turn it into Steve. You can turn gold into Steve by getting really close to him, basically touching him, or throwing your bag at him from a distance. The default key to do this is Q. You can throw your bag pretty far if you know how to arc the bag, so practice that plenty too. Aim up a little higher than you think you have to in order to make the distance. You'll get a hang of it pretty quickly. Now, if a shark grabs you, your gold is scattered across the area. To avoid this happening and wasting all of your hard time and effort, you can toss your bag ahead of you when you head back to Steve if you are pretty far away or think you're going to be caught. This way, if you do get grabbed, you can come back for your bag of gold or have someone else grab it for you. Bags thankfully never despawn, so some crafty players have even learned to collect lots of gold and place it in a safe spot for grabbing on later. You can use this trick to earn a big advantage rather quickly and catch sharks off rhythm. Always get your gold. It's very important. Know your surroundings. Map knowledge is critical in Depth. Good divers will know likely locations for sharks to enter, areas where you cannot linger for long, places for gold to spawn, ammo dumps, med kits, etc. A diver who has no idea where he is or how to plan around it is damn near useless. Again, you can play bot matches on each map, learning where all the important places you need to know about are, such as where to place mines, where to place flares, where to place buoys, where can I place a shark shield for maximum ability, where are sharks likely to be able to break down walls and make new entrances. These are all things that are important. Hilariously, one of the ways you can do this is by playing a shark on these bot matches. You'll be able to see what they can see and figure out how they'll make decisions. And on top of this, you can learn to listen to your environment. Depth has a lot of very important audio cues. Walls breaking, sharks swooshing by, abilities going off, seals screaming in the distance. All these things can give you a lot of information to work with if you know what you're listening for. Try playing a few games with some headphones on and music off. Hear everything that's going on. Hearing a shark coming is the difference between a last-second dodge or being a cloud of chum. Know your tools. Understand your weapons and items and how they work. The spear gun and the harpoon launcher look the same, but can behave quite differently. When's the best time to pop a shark shield? Are flares even worth the money? Knowing when tools work optimally is critical. Map knowledge plays a good part of this as well. The volley jet works pretty good on a map like Station, but on Cove, it's just a waste of money. If you're faced with 2 tiger sharks, then covering the room in sensor buoys isn't going to do you any real good. I have a video on consumables already, and a weapons guide is in the works. There will be a card on the upper right corner of your screen to show you that video. Some basics though before we leave. Detection is almost always worth purchasing. Water resistance is a thing for bullets and spears, so learn to lead your shots, especially across long distances. And do not place mines next to other people. Or Steve. Please. Know your enemy. Sharks are pretty nuanced, and good shark players are going to know how to use their shark to its fullest potential. By knowing a lot about sharks as a diver, you can glean all kinds of information, such as how fast a shark can get to your location based on its speed and time of death, or what sharks are likely to be chosen on a specific map. It can also tell you what kind of weapons and mods will be most effective and how to set up your defenses. For example, Tiger Shark has the lowest stamina pool of all the sharks, so tranquilizer rounds are going to be pretty effective at shutting them down and making them easy to kill. Knowing this fact and sharing that information with your team can make a huge difference, especially in early games. Now, I'm not much of a shark player, admittedly, so I want you to go read Ray's guide on Steam community page for depth, linked in the description below. It's absolutely chock full of information about shark stuff, so read up. Know your friends. Now, if you can avoid it, never dive alone. Communication and teamwork is OP. Ask good divers or players you like if they want to team up. Make friends on the forums or join the depth community on the Discord server. Both of those links are in the description below, by the way. Finding a mentor can also go a long way to help improve your gameplay, so don't be afraid to ask. Just be respectful and help will come. Mastering all 5 of these things is going to take some time. Put in lots of practice, don't get discouraged, and above all else, be respectful. It's a game. There's no need to get angry. I hope you enjoyed this guide to diving in depth. If you did like it, drop the video a like. If you want to see more guides, gameplay, and updates on depth, you can hit the big red subscribe button to stay updated with my videos. If you thought I missed something important or have your very own tip to share, leave it down in the comments below. I hope to see you guys in the water, and until next time, this is Virixiss. Bye-bye.